the great Mr. Ron Jackson on guitar, honey. Yeah. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Ha ha. Hey y'all. Y'all know how to move these cameras around again, so I'm squeezing in here. This is your face to face. Ha ha ha. Thanks for coming on the walk. Or if you're going to do some stretch out, get your mats. You're going to do some weight exercises on your bench. You get there, get your chair. If you're going to do chair exercises, stand up if you walk in place, line up if you walk wall to wall. And no, I have not checked these cameras yet. Jump on your bike, start your treadmill. Hey y'all. Oh, hey y'all, hey y'all. Thanks for coming on a walk. I was feeling kind of bad switching to the evenings and leaving the morning people, but first. So I'm going to evenings because of my whole basement situation. But y'all left me first. Hey, I don't gotta touch nothing. You can see my feet. Hey now, y'all. Hey. Happy days, honey. Especially Lady D. Lady D, she was like, no, I'm not jumping off and down this thing. Hey, y'all, thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, tell her uncle, tell her auntie, tell her cousin, tell her friend to subscribe and exercise with me. I want to thank you, subscribers. We're at 800. I never thought. Never thought. I told y'all I spent a whole lifetime having people tell me no, they don't want to work out with me. I figured walking online that I'd find a couple. Hey, thanks for coming on the walk. Thanks for your comment. I thought I found, but I ain't reading it to the end because we're walking straight through. Thank you for coming on the walk. I thought I would never find. Remember I told y'all it was, I left one out. It was me, Diane, Mary, Sid Hamagreta Bizo, which I call her. She's our illustrator. If you want to do a children's book, she's the lady. Hey y'all, thanks for coming on the walk, but we ain't taking a break. We walking straight through. I'll read your comments at the end. Oh, so 800, and I know I'm supposed to say, give me 10,000, give me 10,000, but 800 is like kind of surreal for me right now. I'm glad y'all come and walk with me, but it's surreal for me. My numbers was 4 or 5. So it's like, I'm glad I got all of y'all, but it's a little overwhelming. It is. It's a little overwhelming. Happy. Thanks for the subscription. And in my head I'm saying, I hope you're exercising too. I hope you're exercising too. That's what I want you to do. I want you to subscribe, but I want you to subscribe and exercise with me. Get your weight. Get your hand pump. Get your ball. If you can't do nothing but sit there and switch hands, that is still getting everything moving. So that's my hey, y'all. Thanks for your comments. I'll read them at the end. So that's why. You know, but thank you very much. 800? Oh. Oh. Ain't life wonderful how fast it changed? Y'all, let me get to the topic. This topic is a nightmare for me. At 14, I found myself in Charleston, South Carolina. It took me about 10 years to get off. As an adult, when I left, it took me 10 years to get over the PTSD, the post-traumatic stress syndrome. It was horrible. I used to sleep, my daughter teased me all the time. She said, 10-10 wins news. You give us, 10 minutes, we'll give you the world. And she said, I remember you always used to listen to that. And I couldn't tell her that I used to have panic attacks. If I had a dream that I was still in Charleston, South Carolina, I would wake up in a panic, fearful. Who's coming in my room? Who's going to do it? Just totally fearful. And I would have to hear, 10-10 wins news. You give us 10 minutes or 20 minutes, we'll give you the world. And I said, oh, okay. That was just a dream. It's horrible. Hey, thanks for the love. Thanks for the comments. I'll read it at the end. We walking straight through. Y'all let me get 2 days of walking straight through. Now I'm here. We walking straight through. So, I didn't know that I was a hated bastard. I didn't know. I didn't really understand what the word bastard meant. I knew they was calling me it, but I couldn't understand why. Maybe I wasn't bad or anything. But in them red states, controlled by them cults, I was filthy. I was filthy and I didn't even know it. Because when your parents aren't married and they have a child, that child is not acknowledged by God, Jesus, and nobody. It takes 10 generations for them to be acknowledged. That's why I don't understand why y'all dumbasses are sitting in them cults right now. Because y'all know y'all bastards. Because we don't look at it like that. We look at it as a choice. I choose to have the baby, not the man. I choose to have the baby, not the man. But in them southern states, you have the baby, you have to take care of the man. But I didn't know all that. So I got down there and I found out I was a bastard. That's why all my cousins, even my aunt that had 8 kids that got her ass beat for all them years and put them 8 kids on a bus from Philadelphia to Charleston, South Carolina. You know you're desperate when you take a bus with 8 kids. But they were all conceived while being married. So they were better than me. I didn't know that. So they were better than me. I was a bastard. They came from a marriage. Well, okay. All right, okay, I can deal with that. I'm from New York. I can deal with that. Then I found out I was a Yankee. Now that I couldn't understand. I was like, Yankee? What do you mean? Your values ain't the same as ours. I'm your grandchild. I'm your cousin. What are you talking about? Y'all do things up there we don't do down here. Breathe, eat, walk. What are you talking about? I found out. I could do with that. Thanks for the love. Then Audrey takes me to the hanging tree. I don't know what that was about. And we go to the slave museum. I didn't know too much about that. All my mother said, we ain't slaves no more. But they didn't teach you anything up here in the North. That's why everybody's screaming, oh, they're not teaching black history and this stuff. They didn't teach nothing either. Not when I was raised. So I was like, okay. So then, I got, your hips is moving. Look at that girl switching her hips in front of my face. I didn't know I was switching my hips. I was walking. That's where that term comes from, nasty girl walk. I didn't know I was nasty girl walking. I was walking. But as y'all can see now, that's why I can't really move my hips. I was walking and moving my hips. Balance. I was in New York for 14 years. And no one told me I had a nasty girl walk. But in that red state, with them coats, I was a nasty girl. So that's my first year. Bastard, Yankee, nasty girl. I didn't know. Then I found out that it's the way I move and my breasts. My breasts can't jiggle. This is my grandma's Southern Baptist. That's how they... What do you mean? They strapped us into those Playtex. Pointy as hell, so I could understand. Why are you making them stick out more if they're not supposed to be noticed? Why you just ain't wrap us flat? Why get us a bra? Then you get... I saw him looking at your breasts. How can you control someone else's eyes? So, with my cousins and them, the boy cousins, because that's another thing in the red state, it's a men's state. When I was growing up down there, they could do whatever they wanted to do. So if the boy brushed up against you, a hand accidentally touched your breast, it was your fault. You had to have done something with your breasts to make him want to touch you. So get out their face. Because if that's what you're doing, then that's what they're going to do. They never told them to stop. But it was okay with me. Because remember, I was a bastard Yankee. Oh. And then going to school, I was so happy. All black high school. Never in my life had I seen anything like that. I was so happy and so proud and so glad. Nope. Yankee. Yankee. Hated my guts, the sound of my voice. If it wasn't for Audrey, like, getting me into the choir and stuff like that, and me getting myself as a volunteer at the Charleston Veterans Hospital, I don't think I'd have made it. I never seen anything like that. When I got my menstrual cycle, I was told that I had the curse. I never had menstrual cramps in my life. When I got to South Carolina and had my menstrual cycle, was told, that's the curse, that's the curse, that's the curse women have, women are cursed, that's the curse. I started having menstrual cramps and didn't stop until I went through the change. I never had it before. Never had it before. until it was a curse. That I hated it. I hated everything about it. I hated the uterus. I hated everything because it was a curse. And let me tell you the difference. I never told my daughter her menstrual cycle was a curse. Until she was an adult, she didn't have cramps. Because I told her it's just a natural thing that women have. I wasn't going to do to her what was done to me. That's the red state. People touching you, especially men, in the red state, that's the thing. Because you know that book of lies, that Bible said that I am his. I am his rib. So he can do anything to his rib. That's why incesting in those red states are so well received. That's why they don't want you to abort. They want you to have inbred kids. Because it's a flex. It's a flex. We men, we do what we want to do. We can screw our daughters, we can screw our cousins, we can do anything. And we can make them keep the babies. Now that was a fear of mine. Oh man. I prayed to every ancestors I had. Fuck that shit talking about Jesus. It was Jesus who was doing this shit to me. Everything they did, they could justify with that Bible. Well, he touched your breast. You did something. You must have did something to him to make him do that because he would do that. And then on the other hand, well, y'all his rib. So, it bees like that. I want to say something. You can't say anything. You're a woman. You're a woman. Shut up. Close your mouth, open your legs. Or open your mouth and close your legs. Not for talking though. And I kept saying, I gotta get out of here. I told y'all about those books that they gave us to learn when I was in school. Scratched and run all through. I thought it was, you know, them as a, hey, thanks for love. Hey y'all showed up. I thought it was, you know, what's my train of thought? Those people. I couldn't understand why the cruelty. Here's another thing. That book of lies said you're born to suffer. Women suffer. And you suffer. And then you suffer. I like to laugh. I like to tell jokes and have fun. And smile. Give you a pat. Don't touch them. Give them a pat. Don't touch them. Give them a pat. I'm from New York. South. Don't touch me. Ooh. They hated it. You were a fool. You were a fool. Making a fool of yourself. So, wasn't no laughter, nothing like that. No music. That's why I was in choir. My mother raised us on music. I knew all the Motown songs. I didn't hear those Motown songs again until I left the South. So those books I was telling you about, I thought they had crossed them out because they passed them from the European African schools to the African American schools, or Black African schools. But I found out now that they wasn't scratching them off for us. They never used the damn books. All they did was scrape and write it off. They never used the books. for educational purpose. So that's why when it got to us, it was in such bad condition. That's why I went for nursing. We had to have new books. We had to have graph sheets and grafting books and math stuff like that that was not scraped over and abused. That's why I went for nursing. I could get education. I can get books that ain't scraped all over, numbers torn off, pages bent. It was horrible. But they wasn't there to teach anyway. Just like now they're not. Ugh. So, then at home, in my grandmother's coat with all my cousins, no one was encouraged to learn. If you learned, it was something that you did on your own, but it wasn't encouraged. No one got in trouble when they taught my books. That first year, my grandmother had to pay so much for books because I was just like, oh, okay, oh, finally a book library. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get a library book from the high school library, and then I'm gonna get all my books. Within a week, my cousins had destroyed them. And the few I could grab, my grandma said, you should have brought them to me. I would have locked them up in my trunk. Well, what kind of fuck shit is that? Destroyed all the books my grandmother had to pay. And then she had to pay for the school library books. And my cousin said stuff like, I don't know why you brought them books in here anyway. I was like, to read? to read? Thanks for the love. I volunteered at the Veteran Administration Hospital. Y'all have no idea how much heat I took from doing that. I was the only African American one in the whole hospital. And they kept saying, I knew you wasn't from here. And I say, stay there in my uniform, say, how you know I'm not from Charleston, South Carolina? I know. I was a black girl volunteering to take care of veterans. My cousins and them ain't do no shit like that. But I knew I needed a reference when I got a job. And I know being broke was not my thing. So after volunteering for a year, when I got my working papers, I had references from doctors, nurses. But all I could get is a crappy job at a hotel because I was black. So anywhere else they say, oh wow, you got that doctor's letter? Nope, I was black. They ain't give a shit if I had the president's letter. Oh. And it was horrible. No one wanted to do anything. No one wanted to be anything. No dreams, no aspirations. But who I got from there is Ida B. Wells. They used to do Black History Week. And I saw a picture of her, and she was a writer. And my mother told me I was a writer too, and I was writing, thanks for the love. And I saw Ida B. Wells, and I read about her. And she was going against lynching. So you know that piqued my interest. I used to go to the hanging tree all the time after Audrey showed me where it was. So that word lynch got me curious. And the takeaway I got, she said, you don't have to live in a state and pay your tax money and help the economy in a state that is hanging you, that hate you. Leave, she said. Well, you know, she was a a newspaper investigative journalist. She had her own printing thing, but you know they burn it down to the ground. But she said, leave. And I remember being in Burke High School, and that stuck with me. I was like, holy shit. We're out of here. I ain't going to no college child snatch you out your gut and run. I'm getting out of here. Sadly, I can only jump into another red state. But then I jumped. I jumped to a state that says libraries is good. Oh, I went to the library in Charleston, South Carolina. If my grandmother could afford the $50 to cover any book I took out and couldn't return, that I could get a library card, I didn't even ask her, because I know she'd look at me like, are you crazy? I got to buy you a skirt for church. And that's where I want to be. And I left. And then my little cousin behind me left. And that's why I don't understand why you're staying in those states. If you in your birthing years, birthing years, where you can get pregnant or whatever the case may be, leave those red states. Leave them. You know you're not going to get a DNC. These old horny men don't know nothing about a DNC. They don't know. They look at the vagina as cursed. They're Christians. They see this as a curse. They don't mind humping it. But other than that, it's a curse. Don't stay there. As a woman, you're going to have some issues that you're going to have to take care of over the years. No, I don't like doctors. Hey y'all. I see your memes. No, I don't like doctors. But I knew in my birthing years, you need one. Something happens, some get blocked up, some get... Where you have to do what's called a DNC. And in red states, a DNC is against the law. You're going to jail. Leave. I didn't say stay gone. 45, you start going through the change, you know? You feel it's safe that you can do it? Go back to the red state. But no, at 60, 55, your ass get pregnant. You keeping it at your own risk. There's not going to doctor say, you know, you're kind of too old. If you have this baby, you know, you may pass away. There'll be no doctor saying that. Instead of getting ready for a baby, you got to be planning your funeral and let the family worry about the baby. You don't have to stay in those states. Ought to be well said. That's when all that to Chicago and all that places in New York, when African Americans started leaving them horrible red states. Leave them. Don't pay your taxes to a place that doesn't give you what you want. No choice, no fucking taxes. Me and my family, we getting the fuck up out of here. Even if you talk about, if a woman talks about her own body care, in them red states, you're going in jail. Listen, communist country, that's what's going on here. But these assholes don't see this communism. Do you see how dumb they are? They say democracy. But let me tell you about those assholes anyway, because they're going around with a gold graven image of that orange shit stain. That orange shit stain has a... We're going to listen to the chest song while we do the weights. a gold graven image of himself that the German Republican members love to take pictures with, while talking out your ass on the other side about Christianity. Oh, I didn't turn off those. Y'all gonna have to wait. I made the cameras different. I put it on a shaky ground. There's gonna be some shaking. I gotta turn off my machine. I can't cut across the foot no more. I didn't give myself enough room. We're gonna do our weights. Ooh. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. We do 10 on each arm. Hold up. Anyway. 20. We do 10 and then 10 and then 10 and 10. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Now go up, no down. 1, 2, 3, 6, one bishop moves on black, the other on white. One bishop captures on white, one bishop captures on black. Tuck in the elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1. She controls more squares than the others. Forward, backward, diagonally, any number of squares. She cannot jump over pieces, but she can. The night jumps from one square to another, in an L shape, maybe you got it. Crosses two squares in a straight line, and then one. Yep, I got my one for good luck. Yeah, y'all. Left to right. Oh yeah. Either left to right. Yeah. Either left to right. The king is the most important piece, though not the strongest. He can move one square in any direction. If he is not safe, then you lose the game. Whole Constitution. Yeah. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Just as important game to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Champions is what you see. Alexander Roller, our songstress. Yeah. 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 I'll be the best. Respect. You may not in these red states have the choice of what to do with your body as far as your reproductive system is concerned. But you have the choice to pack up your shit and move. You have the right. There is other states. Ain't a lot of blue states, but the few that there is, fine. I'm not leaving my blue state. I already lived into a red state. I'm still having PTSD shit. I've never met a more hateful group. Just because they say morning or good day, that don't mean shit. That's the facade. But move out of B. Wells. And that's when I know I'm part of the migration. Y'all say baby boomers. I said, don't call me no fucking baby boomer. My mother was running from Virginia into a blue state for us to have a better education, for her to get a job and all kind of stuff. Leave. That's from Ida B. Wells. Leave. Don't stay there. If you're a woman, you listen. You can even get your tubes tied. It's reversible. But if you want to stay in those red states, I'm not going to take too many of y'all women there. Oh, I lost me. Oh, and they wouldn't do that. They're not going to do it. Leave. Take your tax dollars. Take your money. Take your credit. Take your family. Go to a state and live where they will allow you to have choices of your body. And those states that don't give it to you, you still have a choice. Leave. Leave them. Leave them fucking their babies and their aunts and their uncles and their children and their grandchildren and sucking on that Bible. Leave them there. Eventually, they'll go away like the dry leaves. So, that's it. I don't know why y'all staying there. But I'm finna block people now when they come up, oh, she's what? And no, I didn't know. And she lost a baby and she died. Yes, if you're in a red state and you're able to have a child, you are in danger. Because they are not letting you do the basic stuff that makes you take care of your body. Because they're old, horny men that have no idea about how the reproductive system works. Leave that ignorant, dumb-ass state and make your choice for your life and your family. Go to the state that allows you to have women's rights over your own reproductive system. The economy will go down. They ain't got nothing but fentanyl, what's that other thing? Fentanyl, heroin, Oxycontin. Eventually, there'll be dust. Ooh, y'all. I think y'all talking to each other. Wasn't that a nice walk when we walked straight through? Wasn't that a nice walk when we walked straight through? Wow. I ain't seen this many. Is this the messages from, today's Thursday. I saw a couple of messages on Monday, no message Tuesday, no message Wednesday, and I'm seeing messages now. But I think y'all talking to each other, which is okay with me. Oh, this part is supposed to be, Granny, tell Granny Luck what y'all want. And y'all supposed to cash at me $1 and tell me what y'all want. But, no. Okay. I bet that thing sound like mac and cheese when you bend it back. Let me come mix it up. Alright, you know what? Who's that? Your mother? Listen here, your mother. I see that blood and oxygen getting to both them heads. I ain't mad at you. I work out with you. Alright, now that blood and oxygen is hitting those spots. Hey, Pedro, how you doing? Thank you, your mother. Work you out real good. Thank you. Oh, messages removed. Messages removed by AI. Hey, Grandma, get it in. I am Spotterface. Ivy, no more eating Pringles. I don't eat Pringles. I don't eat Pringles. You can say no more French fries. How are you doing there? Hey, Chuck, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Keep up the grind. Thank you, Side Harf. I'm keeping up the grind because I, staying alive, staying alive. You're Indian? Hey, Indian. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that, Indian. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Hey, India. I hit the wrong message on somebody. Thank you. I hit somebody's message bad. Hey, Ivory. Y'all know I'm 66 years old. I don't know about all this stuff here. I'm just trying to scroll. Let me try another side of scrolling. Well, I'll be deleting something. Okay, can't do that. Hold on. Saying what this... Sigma? Okay. With nerd... Okay, y'all talking to each other? Oh, all up, little bro. Hey! Sengra! I'm Indian. Welcome, India. Okay, I think y'all talk to each other. Okay, it's this FF players and stuff like that. That has to be personal. But I don't care because I be working out. So if y'all in the chat talking, I ain't got no problem. Only a big, only a big black clock will fix your back. You know what? I just said that the other day. You a couple days late. I knew you guys would say that every time I stretch. I knew you say that. They used to say that the young kids used to say to the grown women all the time. I can get that back straight for you. Okay, King Hazy Only Haze YouTube channel. No disrespect, but anybody who made it out the womb is acknowledged. Oh, that's what you say? No. Is acknowledged by God. No. Yeah. If you're in the cult, no. I lived through it, so no, I wasn't acknowledged by God. I was told to keep praying because I'm a bastard, and of course, it takes 10 generations for you to be acknowledged by God in that Baptist church if you're a bastard. That's why everybody gets married. Oh, I didn't know my mother and father get divorced. Well, they didn't tell you in the first place. The reason why they got married was because of that cult thing. And if they had had you without being married, then you would not be acknowledged by God or going to hell or something as the bastards do. I don't know. That's what they told me. And I was in shock. I couldn't wait to get out of there. I was like, well, guess what? This bastard's getting out of here. Thank you. I made somebody laugh. Marbuck. Okay, y'all talking inside. Your thigh's gonna save my life. Red Flair. I see you exercising. Both them heads is straight, huh? X Factor. Show me your fun backs. You know what? I ain't mad at you though. Because if you thinking like that, that means blood and oxygen getting to the right spot. So I'm happy to have you and your nasty words. Lisa. Nick Cub, do you play Rocket League? See? Y'all talking to each other. Grandma, no, don't say these words. I don't know what words they are, but I'm glad y'all here. Thank you. Sierra Cross, you're super fit. Thank you. I'm trying to keep this back straight. Y'all know I was looking like Twitty Bird's mother, right? I'm just trying to keep this back straight and making sure everything is up and down, not squeezing my stomach, not squeezing my glands and shit. So anyway, okay, y'all talking to each other. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Grandma, what's your diet? Well, in the morning before I come down, apple and a cheese before I go on the walk. Hey, MAFIA gorillas. Oh, okay, that's a heart with a cross. Thank you, I think. Go, baby. Jamal, you try to say I'm a baby. Y'all know I'm... I'm so old for... I'm way older than a baby. Alright, thank you, Jamal. Sold you whole? Hey, black mama. Hey, man. And if you're a black man, hey, black man. Troy, you're more fit than me. I can't get on a treadmill, and I'm 29. Oh, yes, you can. Get on one with me. Well, you know what I mean. Um, Planet Fitness. You start slow. You don't just go 25 minutes. You start slow. When I went to the gym, I would start 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Then I would take it up to 7 minutes. No, you can do it. You're 29. You know you can master that treadmill. Can I borrow $10? Sure can. Can I borrow a $10 crazy work kit? Because I want to get a camera. What you want your $10 for? Cardum, seeds boil is good for cramps. Yeah, I don't have that problem no more. Sarah Tour, thank you so much, Sarah. I don't have that problem no more. Happy days. I'm so happy to be this age. I am totally out of the I don't know, the whole dating game and stuff. My grandma used to say, It's my curse too. No, it's not your curse, Pooh Berry Bear. No, it's not. It's a wonderful part of being a woman. It's a wonderful part of the function of the body. And when you look at it like that, then you don't have those cramp issues. If you look at it as a curse, yeah, honey. Yep. It becomes one. Fat because y'all are the fruit. Exactly, Jamal. Exactly. I don't understand why the fruit is being treated so bad. I say to the ancestors all the time, I say, what is wrong with this mankind? The people who carry the children that make the fruit, you treat like crap. But then I'm reminded that this is like a lot of inbreds. It's a mindset for some. Yes, it is. You're right, Poohberry. Cold Screen Gen Z, Orange Mama. I don't know what that means, honey. What is the percentage of incest in red states? I don't know. I can tell you in our family. I can tell you in our family it's high, but you can't tell because people don't tell the truth. If more people came out and told the truth about incest, it would stop. That's why they don't want you to have abortions. Remember, if you have little sick babies, you get disability. Black Dynasty said, you wild for that? I don't know what that it is, but thanks for coming on the walk. That's messed up. Pooh Bear, yeah. Pooh Berry, yep. That fella, yep, that's true. Y'all must be talking to each other. Luigi said, was good, Granny. Thank you. Derek Stewart, how are you? I'm very well, Derek. How are you? I hope you had a good workout like I did. Quincy wants to know how old I am. I'm 66, Quincy. I look so healthy. Thank you, Quincy. That's why I be working on that treadmill. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Feel about messing with a young 22-year-old man. You are so cute, Quincy. You are so cute. But you don't want no old woman. Trust and believe. Okay, Primo 1970. You get it, Mama. That's good for your health. Thank you, Primo. You are absolutely right. Thanks, son. Positive. Respect, Mom. I hit the like for you. Thank you. Y'all all hit the like. Thank you. Thanks, and positive. Thank you so much for coming on the walk. Ooh, messages had to be taken care of. Isn't that Professor Clump's grandmother? If you say it is. Okay, y'all must be talking to each other. Y'all talking to each other. Y'all talking to each other. Okay. Honey, I wouldn't be Diddy's mom. No way. Oh, thank you, T. T said, go, girl. Kevin Jones said, get the oil out. I oil up before I come down here, Kevin. T said, with all due respect, you need to go full motion on the curls. Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, yes, thank you. With all due respect, you're right. No, I'm not Queen Latifah's mom. I'm nobody's famous mom. I'm just out here glad that y'all walking with me. That's all I am. Yeah, tell him, Granny. Thank you, love. Big Jew. Big Jew, if you don't mind me asking, what's a blue state? Democrat. Democratic state. Okay. And then Big Jew 100. Anki. Hello, darling. Hello, Kid. Sharma. Thanks for coming on the walk. Them is facts. Thank you, Big Jew. Barry. Hello, Vicky May. Hey, darling. Where are you from? I'm in the state of Connecticut. Hey, Miss Vicky. Hey, Signal Corp. Good to see you. Darren O. Got tarot cards? No, you want to read mine? You want to read tarot cards for me? Thank you, Big Jew. You know, that's another thing that was killed when I was in Red State. I loved waking up happy in the morning. But they said when you woke up happy in the morning, you woke up with the devil. So here we go. You double tap that screen. Oh, I'm sorry. Big Jew. Jake Jimenez. Why you so mad, Jake Jimenez? Why the DM? What's the problem? What's the problem with the matter? The family that lays together stays together. No way, honey. I got away from them folks as fast as I can. Please. Whew. I can't even tell you. Well, the last time I was in the room together with them was in 1992 when my grandmother died. Barry said, "How are you, lady?" "I'm very well, Barry." And Rickles said, "You sound like you be a fun time in the bedroom." Back in the day, Reckless Figs. Back in the day. Hey, y'all. Hey. Thanks for coming on the wall. Thanks for all your comments. Thanks for all your love. Thanks for all your support. Y'all have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. This Reckless said, with all due respect, of course. With all due respect, I received it. Reckless Fig. Thank you so much. Have a great day, y'all. Like, comment, share. Subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all make Granny so happy. Thanks for coming on the walk.